Hi, I'm Gil Allen. I'm one of the executive producers, and I am the director of COR VALUES. The story of COR VALUES is actually a composite of a number of news stories that I saw about 10 years ago, and some documentary stories that I saw that talked about modern people involved in a certain faith system, certain belief system, and they were all crime stories of people who had acted badly, and they traced it back to it being initiated by the faith. I looked at all of those stories and I created a fictional story based on those incidents, or at least part of some of those incidents. And I also thought about characters for the film that were composites of real people that I've known over the years, and just married those composite characters into this fictional story that was based on all these actual incidents. Morgan LeBlanc, who plays COR, he's the title character, is also an executive producer. I would say, first of all, he's one of the best producing partners I've ever had. He's got a very can-do, very specific, very ambitious drive that I really had to learn about. I mean, he was just fantastic, and the more we work on this, the more I see that. I always thought that he was right for playing Cormac Dandridge, because his natural personality, he sometimes has, he manifests some of the attributes that our COR character has. And so I just said, he's the right age, he's got the right look, but he's also got a sort of a natural pathos for this character. COR is very much a troubled, brooding, internal individual, and of course Morgan has a very gregarious, outgoing side to him that is far different than COR's, but he also has moments where he's quiet, and in those quiet moments I went, that's right, like that's right for this character. We had some lucky finds, Maria J. Parker just had such a huge desire to play this role. She was excited because, as she said to me, this is the first time I've seen a role for a Native woman that wasn't a victim, that was heroic, that was a regular person, that was, dealing with some of her own baggage, but, was still doing the right things. Tully James was another lucky find, and he just felt right from the beginning that he should be Clint. Emily McCourt came to us out of Toronto, and the truth is we never saw Emily until she arrived on set. So we didn't really know her, and she has embraced the role. She's thrown her heart and soul into it, and worked tremendously hard. So I'm really pleased. Chief Robertson, Rob Chott, whom I've worked with before, who's one of the partners in Ray Jack's Media. I spoke to him way before the script was ready and said, how'd you like to play this police chief? He's a big burly guy. He knew that he was going to be playing a corrupt heavy, and we just thought it was a right fit for him. This crew came from all parts of Western Canada. It's particularly in Alberta. We've got a lot of Edmonton, a lot of Red Deer, a lot of Calgary, but they also came from places like Okotoks and Bragg Creek, and we've got somebody from British Columbia. This crew is made up of independent freelance crewmen, professionals that joined us as crew members. So a lot of new faces for many of us, and everybody gelled very quickly. And this crew became a family, but they are a group of warriors. We've had some tough times with the shoot. It's a difficult shoot. 67 speaking roles, 56 locations. We have had blizzards. We've been out all night in minus 20 degrees. We've faced ice and fog, and some locations were downright difficult. We've been on abandoned farms. We've we've been everywhere. We've been in the bush, through the night, through the day. We've put in some long days. We put in 15 and 16-hour days, and no complaints. No complaints. These people they're warriors. They're champions. They believed in the script. They believed in what we were doing, and they embraced it. And we've all suffered ill health. We've had a couple of different viruses come through in our 35-day window, and so it's been tough. And I love these guys. Like, we have become a family, and it's sad that we're going to break up, but I'm sure we're gonna get back together again, do something else. I'm really happy today. We have wrapped on time and on budget. This is a story I wanted to tell for 10 years. I thought it was a cool story, and I wanted to do it. And we made the opportunity. We made the opportunity because some people believed in the story. They wanted to take a chance on it. This got done because of Morgan LeBlanc. I give him full props, full credit. I know that our situation shooting in central Alberta and Red Deer, Alberta, and surrounding area wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Dean Bush. Dean made a bunch of things happen. There's so many people who contributed so much, made such huge sacrifices to get this done that I'm just really grateful. I think it was a great opportunity to tell a really cool story, and hopefully it gets people thinking about the ordinary people in the world, the regular Joes that we often overlook. What are they doing when we don't see them?